Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. Today is Monday, March the 9th. Right now the time is 11:49 a.m. Okay, for some of you guys could be feeling a little tired and groggy maybe. For those that didn't get enough sleep, especially with the daylight savings that just happened like literally this weekend. And I know I was mentioning this like weeks and weeks and weeks prior because you could feel the divine time change and things like that. So take what resonates with that, but there could have been something when it comes to the energy of, divine timing, time changing, seasons changing, things like that. And that could be confirmation for some of you too. In my readings, and when I was mentioning this, like I said, the time went back. So of course, you guys could have lost 1 hour of sleep. For some of you, it may not have affected you in any way, shape, or form. But for some of you guys could be maybe feeling it within the next few days. So there is something about resting more, going within, replenishing your energy so that you can be prepared for the next few days and weeks to come. So let's see what you guys may need to know. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know at this time, please and thank you? And I know this message, I won't be doing any career life path or anything like that, but I will do another video separate from this one. This one, I just want to get whatever messages that need to come out that resonates, who, needs to hear this and things like that. And then I'll use my other decks for the other reading as well. Okay. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Eating healthy wanted to show up, but it went back in. But having more confidence could be very significant. Maybe you guys are learning to have more confidence in your energy right now. This could be in your situations that you guys are in. Okay. Leo energy is very significant, okay? And then we also have Gemini, okay? So Leo and Gemini could be very significant. Maybe you guys are dealing with a Leo and a Gemini, or there's something to do with communication when it comes to fun, warm type of thing, or there's something about network, social media. So there's something about the sun, and also when it comes to like the communication as well. So when you look at this, you could have Leo and Gemini placements, or this could be insinuating that some of you guys are shining light, warmth when it comes to communication or when it comes to certain things. Okay, so take what resonates with that. We have movement. So this is about grounding, balance, connection to the body. Okay, Mars energy as well when it comes to taking action. So some of you guys, when it comes to taking action and movement, there's something about taking action when it comes to confidence. This could be you or someone else. We have heated blanket. So like I said, warmth, okay, comfort, emotional nurturing, healing. Okay, that could be very significant as well. So Spirit, what other messages? Thank you. So Aquarius energy could be very significant. Like I said, when it comes to social networks, when it comes to duality, that kind of stuff, some of you guys, when it comes to your comfort and emotional nurturing, there's something about you. Either you could know somebody who's an Aquarius, or someone who is taking action towards you could be taking action towards you because of your progression, or there's something about you showing up as friendly. Okay, even if you aren't somebody who's like friendly, like, when someone meets you for the first time, there's something about technology and inventions. Some of you guys could be creating new things when it comes to social media, and also some of you guys could be into science, right? Whatever this is, there's something about you guys when it comes to technology. Some of you guys could be creating a vision board. There's something about something to do with you guys, when it comes to taking action and having discernment, there's something about you making a wise decision. Okay, so there's something about you thinking about something first before taking action. Okay, Singer is very significant. This is about connection. So there's something about the way you speak, or there's something about how you speak. Okay, but frequencies when it comes to like voice are very significant. Now, this could be the way you sing, the way that you speak, the way that you talk about certain things, but whatever this is, you guys made a wise decision. And there is something about you guys when it comes to connections. Some of you guys could be connected when it comes to your artistry or your self-expressions. Okay, some of you guys could be very good at self-expressing yourself on a very deep level. Okay, so let me see what else shows up. Okay, tattoos are significant too. Maybe you guys have tattoos. You guys could be thinking about getting tattoos. We have Cancer energy as well. So some of you may have your Cancer in Mars as well. Okay, so say you are someone who has these placements. Either you have your Cancer in Mars, or there's something about dealing with somebody who is a Leo and Gemini or Aquarius, or somebody who has these placements in their chart. Now, you could have a Mars in Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, or Cancer, or there's something about taking action. Okay, now you could be wanting to take action if you have these placements, but there's something about you stopping and having discernment. There's also something about somebody wanting to take action towards you as well, but then it's almost like the universe stopped them from coming towards you. Yeah, there's something about contracts and paperworks that are very significant. Maybe there's something about you thinking about a contract or paperwork, something to do with you not signing a contract or being very aware about a contract. So if somebody comes back in your energy and they want you to sign a contract, or they want you to show up in this new energy for them, there's something about you stopping and having discernment about something before taking action or making that big decision or taking that leap of faith. You did something that saved your butt, okay, when it comes to like a contract or something to do with paperwork. But definitely these placements are significant. We have July as well, so something to do with July. Some of you may be born in July, or there's something about, like I said, Leo and Cancer energy. Your South Node could also be very significant when it comes to your gifts, self introspection, and also when it comes to fears to overcome. So if you guys were scared of showing up in your gifts or using your gifts, that could be very significant. Somebody in your energy could be scared that you have these gifts, and there's something about you seeing something before taking action. One day is significant, and also when it comes to cleansing and Venus energy. So take what resonates with that. Okay, you could be thinking about moving somewhere else. You could be thinking about leaving something. But even when it comes to like, you know, you taking leadership, being very adaptable, communication also. You are someone who can connect with other people when it comes to taking action and movement. There's something about being very comforting as well. For some of you, when it comes to like technology. So some of you guys are very good with technology. You guys are good with social media. Some of you guys are really good with, you know, being very ambitious, right? But there's something about your energy where no matter where you are and no matter where you show up, you're able to show self-expression, or you are somebody that mirrors to other people that it's okay to speak up for what you truly believe in. It's okay to be creative and, you know, have some type of art, right? Now, you may be someone who's very like unique. So when it comes to like tattoos and piercings and things like that, it's almost like you may not fit the norm, even though in society everybody has a piercing or something about them that's unique. But in like say a 9-to-5 corporate world, you know, you are the one that has the funky hair. You're the one that has the piercings. You're the one that shows up. And unfortunately, if you were someone who was able to show up because you had that freedom, like say you're not religious. So say, for example, there's certain cultures and religions that don't allow you to show your hair, show your face, you know, dye your hair, things like that. You could have been someone who was like that. And you may have triggered certain things in people that they were not ready to accept or see within themselves. Like, you know, it's okay to watch somebody have their freedom, but don't be jealous of it either. And don't, you know, try to mess up their life or mess up their goals and dreams. Like, it's like watching somebody not get in trouble at all, and they're working really hard. They're doing, you know, really hard. They're doing their work. And then out of nowhere, this new person comes in, and now the person who's the hardest worker is now getting in trouble for things that they never did before. Instead, the other people that were doing these, you know, chaotic things, they are the ones that should have been getting in trouble. You know what I mean, guys? Like, you being that quiet one and then getting accused of something that you didn't do. So there is something about taking action. Now, you could have been dealing with somebody who has Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer placements, or there's something about somebody being one of these zodiac signs and dealing with somebody at this time. But if not, this could be about the energy when it comes to a contract, something about you not signing a contract, okay? There's something about having discernment about a contract, okay? Something being very fishy or weird. Okay, something being odd. The 19th is very significant. Take what resonates with that. Okay, we have initials J, so take what, you know, resonates with that too. So initials J could be very significant, and we also have initials E. Okay, something's showing up in the energy with these initials specifically. And the 19th. Initials T is very significant. Okay, I don't know why I got the energy of either the initials like EJ or TJ. Okay, jets are very significant, like jet, planes, jets. Okay, travel, like I said, communication. Okay, jets are very significant. Jets are very fast. I don't know why I'm picking up fast communication, even though these are someone's names or initials when it comes to spelling, but take what resonates with that. Also, something about someone feeling like an alien, like E.T. Phone Home. Something to do with E.T. E.T. the movie could be very significant, or feeling like you don't belong. Okay, we have the 8th. Okay, so the 8th could be very significant. There's something about yesterday's energy that could resonate for some of you guys. Maybe you guys could resonate with Sunday. Maybe something happened on Sunday, or there's something about feeling like you don't belong, right? So if you feel like you're an alien, or feeling like you and someone else could feel like you guys are aliens, that could be very significant too. But jets, okay, I don't know why I think of fighter jets. Jets, that could be significant. Someone's grandfather could also be very significant too. So planes, jets, I don't know why. Maybe something in the past could resonate when it comes to fighting. Okay, war could be very significant too. But grandfather could be very significant when it comes to like wisdom and protection. You may resonate with a grandfather if this is a masculine, but there's something about communication when it comes to somebody wanting to protect you at this time. Somebody could be coming in really quite quickly when it comes to wanting to protect. Okay, we have meeting someone similar to you. So yeah, grandfather energy when it comes to being protected. Now, you could be talking to this person like in 5D. If not, there's something about you being protected at this time, or there's something about masculine energy. So again, communication is significant. Meeting someone similar to you, we have in the next 12 hours. And certain spices like cinnamon and nutmeg and that kind of stuff could be very significant for some of you guys as well. Okay, so you guys could be using certain spices to attract or manifest, or there's something about using certain spices in your day-to-day routine that could be helping you know, activate certain things. Like, you know, maybe you activate certain visions or activate certain changes, right? Like there's something about one of the spices, like, you know how cinnamon talks about abundance? There's something about protection, like black pepper and that kind of stuff. Yeah, so near water, emotional clarity could be very significant. There's something about you needing to be near water, or you are somebody who, if when people are near you, there's something about you having intuition and flow, or there's something about emotional clarity when people are near you. Okay, the bridge. Yeah, connecting energies and people. Something about you being able to connect to people, whether this is like land or sea. Okay, land or sea is very significant. Deep blue sea is also significant for some of you too, especially with Cancer energy. There's something about your energy. You guys could be a Cancer, and there's something about your energy when people are near you. They feel like they're calm. They feel like they're near water. Beaches and also islands could be very significant. We have storms. Okay, so confirmation with the horn. Something about a storm could have been significant. Either there's a storm coming that needs to clear out this path, or there's something about a storm coming in, or it already did and it cleared the path for renewal. Okay, fresh. Okay, so refresh, renewal, and reset. So there's something about a storm that came in, and there's something about cool air. So some of you guys could be feeling cool air, or there's something about cool air that could be very significant when it comes to like a refresh, renewal, and reset. Okay, a broken object could be very significant. So there's something about ending of a cycle. Okay, when it comes to looped cycles, some of you guys could have ended a cycle when it comes to like patterns, okay, lessons, okay, release as well. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Yeah, Spirit is saying travel. Like I said, there's something about you releasing something when it comes to like travel, explorations, movement. Spirit is saying to go for it. So if you guys were thinking about moving forward in breaking up a cycle or closing out a cycle, or there's something about patterns that are significant, Spirit is saying to go for it. Yeah, we have divine masculine energy. So take what resonates with that. Okay, we have strong. We have Chiron energy as well. You could be the one showing up that's really strong, or you could be the one that's showing up with a lot of discipline, right? We have senior as well. Okay, some of you guys, this could be like a senior. So a grandfather could be very significant. If this is not a senior, like an older person, maybe you guys were dealing with someone who's older or somebody older in your energy. There's something about your wisdom and knowledge when it comes to like being the wounded teacher or healer, okay? And also being able to give simple, clear, direct energy. So simplicity and also direct clarity. Flow is also significant. Like I said, water. Some of you guys are able to flow like water, or maybe you move like water, like you're able to maneuver. Collecting items as well when it comes to like the intention. So like I said, the intention, rituals, memory, that is very significant. We have adult responsibility. Okay, so there's something about independence, stepping into independence, taking accountability, truth and clarity, and angel numbers are also significant too. So that could be confirmation for a few of you. Okay, let's see. Even when it comes to like you being more mature than other people that are supposedly older than you, that's also confirmation too. So take what resonates with that. Yeah, we have friendships with Australia. Australia could be very significant. This is about connection, playfulness, Leo energy, like I said, exploration, social bonds. We have simplicity. Okay, so again, when it comes to your energy, maybe with straight hair, even if you don't have straight hair, this is about you. You could be connected to daisies, or daisies may resonate when it comes to like new beginnings, childlike joy, simplicity. Okay, being able to be childlike could be very significant. Like some of you guys could be adults, but there's something about connecting with people and being in this childlike energy. It's not to say that you guys are not serious. It's not to say that you guys are not people who can be mature, but there's something about you being able to have balance. So you know how people like always walk around like they have like a stick up their mud, like they're not able to laugh, you know, joke around, or there's something about it's okay for them to do it, but when you do it, it's like, why is collective doing this? You guys are moving out of that energy when it comes to being more joyful, being more lighter, free, happiness, right? Wanting to be happy more than negative. Okay, Alaska is very significant, and we also have Bangladesh. This could be talking about your hidden talents, okay, having patience for those hidden talents to maybe show up, okay, potential, quiet strength. Okay, this is also about awareness. Some of you guys are aware when it comes to certain people, places, and things, okay, and also when it comes to like reflection, okay, so even when it comes to like careful reflection, some of you guys could be in this energy where you guys could be doing that, right? Like carefully reflecting what's around you, or, you know, the people around you, and if they resonate or if they don't resonate, and maybe why they don't resonate. And that could be something that, these are like answers that you guys could be, you know, wanting or questioning yourself, okay, when it comes to that. But butterflies are significant with the color blue. This is about inner knowing, intuition. So transformations when it comes to maybe you guys can see something that is happening before it happens. Okay, head in the clouds. This could be fog, smoke as well. So there's something about somebody not being able to see something through the smoke, or somebody was trying to block somebody's, you know, energy when it comes to fog and smoke. Last week I did mention something about it being foggy, and I mentioned weeks ago, like, hey, the weather looks kind of hazy. There could be a possibility of fog, right? So when it comes to clouds, fog, smoke, things that you cannot see, there's something about you getting clear visions and being able to see a transformation. There's something about a transformation starting new when it comes to, you know, removing the clouds or removing the delusions, right? Neptune energy. So there's something about that that could be significant. But clouds, even when it comes to like looking at the sky, being able to look at the sky, blue clouds are blue skies and clear clouds are significant. That could be even today, right? The sun is shining, you know, even though it may be a little bit cold depending on where you live, the sun is shining, you know, the birds are chirping, that kind of stuff. Okay, so even flowers, right? Flowers, growth, okay? The color white, again, we have flamingos, okay? Unconditional love with the color pink. Some of you may resonate with flamingos. We have religion. So again, when it comes to spirituality, some of you guys could be religious. Some of you may not be. Some of you guys could be removing away from religion or removing religion from you and thinking more about spirituality when it comes to your inner knowing, your inner being, your inner conscience. Okay, so that could be confirmation. We have Gemini energy, and then we also have Sagittarius energy. Okay, so some of you that resonate with this, you may have Sagittarius placements. Like I said, when it comes to like communication, adaptability, and movement, and adventures and being open, there's something about you having discernment about something, and that's showing up in your energy. Okay, it's clarity. We have initials K, we have initials L, we have initials Z, okay? We have initials we have initials H, okay? We have initials J, so take what resonates with that. We have initials R, we have initials T, okay? We have another T, okay? And then we have a H. So leave it at that, okay? But anyways, guys, please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. And again, thank you for the love and the support. Again, follow me on TikTok and YouTube. And my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. All right, guys? I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, guys? Bye.